So sorry once again for the lighting. I know it's not great, but I've got lights on too. Hopefully you can see me. So in this video is another one of my Truth About Parenting series, and this is to talk about hormones after and before having a baby. Now hormones are, you're born with them basically, and they are what it's kind of like an emotional feeling of your body's changing. For example, when it comes to like puberty and stuff like that, that is your kind of, it's your body getting ready for becoming a teenager, or from becoming a child to a teenager to an adult. And when you have a baby, they can quadruple when you've had a child, because it's an emotional event when you're having a baby. So you can't downplay it, because it honestly it does change your life. And with that, you know, when you first have a baby, don't be surprised if you end up crying a lot, because that's just normal, because your body is basically taken over by this bundle of joy. Pregnancy isn't something that you should brush under the carpet with. It's something that you need to, and what I would definitely do next time if I was having a child is seek counselling, because one thing that I suffered and I've suffered throughout my life is anxiety, and I thought when it became to having a baby that all that would go away, but it doesn't. In fact, it can still be there, but it's a different kind of hormonal feeling, so it can't be downplayed at all. So and so really, suppose you're crying a lot. The other thing is, with early pregnancy, you will get that moment of, or I did, how if I was going to be a good enough parent, if I was trying to, in case I accidentally hurt that child, even though I would never dream of hurt. It's something that I hope that hasn't happened. It's just you go through like these different kind of like worries and feelings, and that's hormones. So and if you are supposed to have a baby, then do sit and chat and talk about what to expect, because that's what helped me in my pregnancy, was to learn about each stage of the pregnancy. So it takes away the trauma of it. It actually helps you to embrace being pregnant and having a child. But you will get hormones. It's natural. It doesn't mean that you're odd in any way. It's just for the fact that it's just the fear, I think, is that you have different types of levels when it comes to anxiety. You have the one where you overanalyze, which I do a lot. The other thing is that I role play how I think it's going, basically I'm visualising your pregnancy, hoping that it all goes well, and think about that. What I always say to do, like I did, is keep a journal about it, because I know people might not believe in that, but it does do wonders, especially just getting out your emotions and being there. If you're finding it hard to talk to somebody, write it down. And you've got Mumsnet, I think that's changed now, but they are a brilliant site, along with the Baby Centre. They're the two platforms I've used in order to help me as a parent, because some people blend into it naturally. Some people struggle with the change as such, because it is, you feel like when your baby's constantly crying at one point, that it must be that you're doing something wrong and you can't work out what's going on. But to be honest, babies cry, it's their way of early communication, before they are able to speak. So with those emotions and events that happen in pregnancy, your hormones can be all over the place. But you can, there's not really medication that you can take whilst pregnant because of safety. But at the same time, you shouldn't be sitting there thinking, oh God, is this going to be a good pregnancy or not? You should speak to your midwives, because you do get a midwife that is mainly either in a doctor's surgery or in a hospital. So anyway, so I'm going to end this video here, and I just hope that this helps you. So take care, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.